Hey guys, okay, so this is kind of unflattering lighting. I wasn't factoring that in when I did my makeup like 2 minutes ago because it is nighttime and normally I film at day. So I got lots of lights going on. But today we are doing the perfect palette tag. So there are 8 questions. One of them is 3 questions that are just really words or statements, but they're asking you. So first question is, which palette of yours has the best packaging? I'll move over this way on my wheelie chair because I can't know. Is it this way? Yeah. So this is, please do excuse all the mess, but these are my palettes. I have a few. No, shouldn't close that. The one with the best packaging. I'm gonna have to say Too Faced just in general because they have transitioned from this cardboard packaging which had the magnetic closure which didn't stay up, and it was just bulky in general. Those ones were cute, but they are transitioning them into, and I'm not sure, perhaps in America they have these already. We've got way smaller. Oh, that's upside down, Kate. I don't know, it doesn't seem much smaller this way, but they're definitely smaller. They're metal and they stay up and they're just way cuter, and some of them will have mirrors, but they're improving them from what I know. I don't know. So in general, Too Faced, especially when they come out with like limited edition packaging, like holiday, hello, gift ideas. But yeah, just in general, probably Too Faced. I also have their Pretty Rebel palette, which is adorable with like lace on it and big old mirror. It is cardboard, magnetic closure, and doesn't stay up, but it's got a cute mirror, so I don't know how a mirror can be cute, but oh well. I went there, guys. I went there. Please excuse. And then I've also got their Pure Indulgences? No. Yes, I think so. The one that's in the cookie tin. How cute is that? Anyways, question number 1, best packaging goes to Too Faced just in general. I'd probably say the best packaging that I have right now would be the Boudoir Eyes palette. Best color payoff. Jeez. I'm gonna say, I just went and culled most of my palettes because I moved and I couldn't bring all of them. I don't know. I'm gonna say anything from Too Faced, Urban Decay, or Smashbox, but that's pretty much all I've got, except for like 2 BH Cosmetics palettes, which don't have the best color payoff, but if you're in a pinch, it's great to get all the colors. So number 3, most versatile. I guess if you're talking versatile to most people, you'd be thinking like the Boudoir Eyes or the, what is this, Naked Eyes? Yeah, the Naked Eye or the Boudoir Eyes. But for me, yeah, I guess more so the Boudoir Eyes for me, for whatever reason. I think that that's more versatile for me. But also I'm really loving the versatility in a palette like the Pretty Rebel, which has this gorgeous color here, which basically you can put that all over the lid. You've seen me do this in my cut crease smoky eye tutorial featuring this one. I'll link it on the palette right now. If you click that little annotation, you'll be taken over to my tutorial for that. But then, you can use, just these 2 and you'll get pretty much just standard smoky eye. You got a silver in there, so you can kind of make it like a silver black smoky eye and then mute it out with this. It's pretty versatile considering you do have a bright gold, a bright pink, a bright blue, a silver, and a sparkly black. So for something that has all those colors in it, you can get a lot of versatility out of it, including an everyday look. Maybe not everyone's into that kind of thing, but with this palette the trick is mix different colors together to get more natural colors. For instance, the Charming and the pink, which is Totally Fetch, make a really awesome purple. Because this is, Charming is more of like a brownie color, but you guys have probably all seen it before. If you don't have one, go get one. It's my favorite palette. Back to the iPhone. The iPhone asks, best for traveling. I'm gonna say best for travel, Boudoir Eyes. Just for the sheer size of it, it's perfect. It fits in your wallet. Although if you're flying and you put it in your hand luggage, it may get taken away from you because it's metal. But other than that, it's perfect for travel. So really small, Next question, biggest regret. This really pissed me off because I love the brand as far as I know, and then I decided that I would try out. They came out with a new makeup range, which they're not accustomed to. Like I didn't know they did makeup, and then they came out with this brand new makeup line, and I thought, you know what, their original product is so great, and I totally love it, and I wish I had all of them. But the Sigma Flare palette, I think, is a bit of a regret because I haven't used it very much. As far as I know, the colors don't have the best color payoff. Like that purple I was expecting to be more Gossip. Gossip's alright. I don't know, I tried to play with this once and it didn't work the way that I was expecting it to, and since then I kind of never played with it again. Which is probably like a really dumb thing to say, but for that reason, until I play around with it a little bit more, biggest regret. Sad but true. But like I said, I totally love their brushes. I'll leave my affiliate link for the Sigma brushes down below so you can go check them out. The link is down there for you if you would like, because their brushes are incredible. My least used palette would probably be the Flare palette, or actually, seeing as I've had this one longer and I haven't used it any more than I have the Flare palette, the 120 eyeshadow palette from BH Cosmetics in the Ultra Shimmer. And the reason for this was I found the colors pretty to look at, but a lot of same old, same old. For whatever reason, I just feel like maybe it's the assortment, the way it's laid out. They all kind of, for some reason, seem like the same color. I mean, like, not, obviously they're not all just one color, but like if it's a pink, then it's going to be kind of the same as the other pinks. If it's a plum, it's going to be pretty much the same as the other plums. Even if it does show up a little bit different in pan. Like, I am a huge fan of plums, but I mean, one's a little different. That's 3 of the plums. That's 3 of the plums. Yeah, the 2 are pretty much exactly the same except for the color payoff that you're getting. The whites, the teals kind of all come in the same. I'll do those because they're really, I mean, you get excited when you see teal and you see, well, I get excited when I see teal or I see plum. These ones are slightly different. I don't know, I just feel like it wasn't very much, I don't know, I don't reach for this because I feel like maybe it's a little bit daunting, maybe I just haven't played around with it enough to see why I don't play around with it, or if I should be playing around with it. But from what I've noticed, I feel like some of the colors are just repeated, or repeated but different formulas, and one formula is good and one formula is bad, but because there's 120 colors in here, you can't find the good one. I don't know, I just haven't used it. I don't reach for it and I don't know why. That's my least used. And number 8 is most used, most loved, and what would you take to a desert island? But in the actual question, it's most used, most loved, desert island. But we know what we're talking about here. Huh. See, it's very tricky. I haven't actually used makeup for a very long time. It's a little bit upsetting. I'm probably... Oh guys, it's tricky. I'm gonna say Pretty Rebel. Pretty Rebel. Because I know as soon as I got this, I was astounded. The blue, for whatever reason, I'll try and take some of this makeup off my fingers. The blue in this one, badass. Super sparkly blue. And when I swatched it in store, it looks awesome on the finger, but then I couldn't get it to swatch very significantly for whatever reason. And I mean, I know it looks really awesome on camera, but in person I was kind of like, I was expecting that to be more. But when you use a brush, it just is. It is so there. I also love, obviously, everyone buys it for the pink. So let's swatch this pink, shall we? It is gorgeous. It's actually pretty much exactly like my hair. So at least I know where to go if I need to do, you know, a touch-up without touching up, like, you know, roots. The one thing that I'm still kind of working on how to play with is Girly. It's actually really not a girly colour. It's kind of, it looks green in the pan and it looks greeny gold, but then it kind of applies as like a brown, which you can probably see there pretty nicely. It's an interesting one. I'm sure there's a use for it, I just haven't found it yet, and I'm sure if I took it to a desert island, I would find it pretty darn quickly. I mean, there's so many looks that I can do with this and that I have done with this. I did one that was like a superhero makeup. I did, obviously, my cut crease tutorial, and I'm actually really going to try and get on the tutorial bandwagon once I get the other room set up properly. And yes, so yeah, that is all the questions. I was thinking, is that all? Is there more? Can I say more? What else? But that's all. That's all, folks. That is the perfect palette tag. Tia Simone and smexiebinks. Hi. I tag you guys to do this because I'm sure you probably are going to put more think into it. You're going to put more think into it. Good one, Kate. I'm pretty sure you guys will actually put a little bit more thought into it. And the other thing is, you probably have different palettes to me. So I want to see what you guys say. If anyone else wants to do this and they want to share it with me, kind of like the old system of tags before they got rid of video responses, sad. You can actually put it on Google+. I'll have my Google+ down there and just find a way to share it to me. And then I will put it in my Google+ circles because Google and YouTube are trying to become one and the same. So I'll leave it down there for you. That's all I'm saying. All I'm saying is, girls, Google+ is the way to go. So that's all from me. And you guys are probably, whew, good. But you will see me in the next video. And thank you for watching. Make sure you subscribe. Bye.